guys, good evening. It's evening over here, and today I have with me Chinelo Nweke, the beautiful mother of three, wife, entrepreneur, the CEO of Dress Island, which is a fashion retailing brand, and also a career woman. So she also works with a government agency in Nigeria. And I have the pleasure of inviting her over to my channel today. Say hi.
Hi.
I have the pleasure of inviting her over to my channel today because I've had the pleasure of working with her on numerous occasions. I've patronized her brand. I've seen how she works, how she operates, and there's one thing she really has which stands out to me, which is customer service. And customer service is something I feel a lot of brands in our part of the world kind of miss out on or don't take as seriously as they should. You see a lot of social media businesses with thousands and thousands of followers, but their customer service is really whack, or they have no idea what that word is. But she has a lot of this. Like, she's someone who can wake up at 7 a.m. just to satisfy her customer, sleep at 3 a.m. just to keep her customer satisfied. And I'm not just saying it because she's here, she knows it. So I felt, why not bring her to my channel? She can speak on customer service, give us some tips and tricks on her entrepreneurship journey, and we can learn a lot from her. I know you're really going to learn a lot from this one, so don't touch your pause or your stop button. Keep watching. So Chinelo, is there any other thing you want to add to my introduction of you?
Perfect.
Good. So I have a few questions for you, and I'll start with this one because I've already spoken about customer service and how you seem to be very good at it in what you do. Can you address this issue of customer service in this part of the world where we are?
Ndatse, customer service is a very important content of business.
Okay.
And the content of that customer service is humility and integrity. I've observed, and I've actually, over the years with my experience, I've noticed that most of my colleagues, other entrepreneurs, lacking this customer service relationship, which of course I'm talking about integrity. So customer service, some people see business as a huge platform, forgetting that business is supposed to be seen as one-on-one customer relationship. Because one customer, I tell you, that's it, has a long chain of networking.
Wow. So from just that one customer, you have the potential of reaching out to many.
As a matter of fact, so much more. Do you know most of my business, most of my clients come from referrals.
Wow.
Hello Chinelo, hello Dress Island. Someone gave me your number. Not even online. The way we all market our business on online.
Yes.
These days, most of my customers, my clients, they come from referrals. Someone gave me your number. Someone asked me to call you. Do you have this? Can we meet?
Wow.
That's customer service.
So if you pay very good attention to providing quality customer service, sometimes it even goes beyond what a social media presence can give you.
Honestly.
Wow. I wish a lot of businesses know this because it's something that just, makes me shake my head sometimes. Yeah. But I'm happy you're here to address it. What inspired you to go into fashion retailing?
I love to make people beautiful. We all have our gifts and our talents.
True.
And I've observed that in these hands, God has put in me the power to make people beautiful. And I don't just want to beautify you. Do you know, sometimes I notice that people don't even know how to adjust their clothes. Wow. And sometimes people wear clothes that are like one size smaller, one size bigger.
Okay.
And I wonder where they got that from.
And why the person wasn't there to say, why didn't you take your perfect size or something?
Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you know? Can you recall the times where you took a size smaller and I'm like, and that's can you take a size
bigger? Yes.
Or take a size bigger and I'm like, take a size smaller.
Yes.
Let's try a size smaller.
Yes.
So the part where I have to beautify people, I have to make them well dressed, is actually what got me inspired.
Okay, because that makes you happy.
You're
happy doing it. Yeah, I've noticed actually it makes you, and you're also good at it. No, I'm not trying to make you smile. No, but really, you're good at it. I remember the few times we worked together, and then you're like, no, do it like this, combine with this. Even though I feel like I'm fashionable as well, but you still add some touches, and I'm like, wow. So it's really good. So you identified it, and you noticed it makes you happy, and you're talented in it as well.
Exactly. Making money, making myself happy, making people happy.
But how did you discover this talent? Did it just happen, or you've always kind of been like that from when you were little? You were always like play? How did you
I
discover
can
your
remember when I
talent?
was in university. I can remember my mom actually is an entrepreneur,
Okay.
an old entrepreneur. She's a businesswoman.
Wow.
And from that time I was in university, she would come to Lagos to buy stuff, her goods, and I would also go buy some of them and show my friends.
Oh,
So
wow.
I think that the most important thing is gifts. Not everybody can do business, and not everybody can be a career woman or a career man. Do you understand? Try and see your strengths and focus on that.
But can't you balance both?
Of course you can.
Okay.
But at a time, there will be a time of there will be a time of
when you have to sacrifice.
when you have to now sacrifice. What am I going to do? Do I have to continue and pursue my career, or I have to actually continue the entrepreneur?
Okay.
The business.
Except if you had a career which sort of allowed you to do some sort of
yes,
limited
but there's always
kind
a time where you have to now face one.
divide your time into.
No matter what, whatever gives you happiness deserves 100% of you. That's just it.
True. So what if you're happy at both? What if you're happy in your career and you're also happy being an entrepreneur? So I just think like it depends on how you divide your time. You can say, okay, 80% of my time for the time being when I'm growing my career or something will be to my career, and then maybe in the evenings I can pursue my own personal
It's very good in
thing.
that that you use the word when you're growing. Because like I said, there's always a time that you now have to now say, okay, now
I have to focus.
I have to focus on one.
Okay. I understand what you're saying now. All right. What challenges did you face when you were starting out, and how were you able to rise above it?
Oh yeah, and that's people will have their own way of classifying people.
Okay.
People have their own way of assessing you.
Okay.
Like when I just started, people used to ask me, do you have a shop? And if I said no, it didn't give them confidence. It affected their confidence in buying. And I wondered, do I have to have a shop? But now that I have a shop, sometimes even when somebody doesn't want to talk to me in a very nice way,
yes,
and I tend to be like, okay, perhaps I'll check my boutique. And they're like, oh, you have a shop.
Oh.
So the challenge
your countenance changes.
Accepting you.
Okay.
Accepting people naturally, actually, when we are starting something afresh, newly, we tend to experience the challenges of acceptance.
Yes.
So I actually experienced that, and I thank God where I am today. I
wow.
Where I'm going tomorrow.
So how are you able to rise above it?
Determination.
Okay.
I have discovered the gift I have is to make people beautiful. No matter the challenges I faced, I try to focus. Sometimes my husband will come back from work and say, you mean you're going to model all these clothes tonight? That time I didn't even used to go to the studio to model my clothes. I used to model them in my living room.
Wow.
And then my husband will say, darling, can't you wait till tomorrow morning? And I'll just be praying, can this man just go to bed and let me model my clothes? Determination.
True.
And sometimes he was just like, what can I say? What can I do to this girl?
Yes.
I can't do anything.
Yes.
Determination. What makes you happy? Work towards it. No matter the challenges, your focus. They say there's this saying that goes, master of everything, jack of all trades, master of none. You can't be jack of all trades, actually. You cannot be.
True.
Which one is your happiness, your strength? Focus, and then whatever challenges it brings, you will definitely
be able to overcome. Wow. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. I have a question for you now, Chinelo. How can an aspiring entrepreneur start a business with little or no capital?
I love that question. I love it because I know how I started.
Okay.
I will start by telling you I don't like doing Google answer. I tell you what I experienced.
True
life. Seriously. Because you don't have to wait to get the capital. You don't have to wait to get the cash. My sister-in-law in those days used to bring shoes from Ghana. She used to bring slip passes. She used to bring adires. Adires are locally made materials that are already made. Turned into dresses or tops
like a
for
kaftan.
men.
Okay.
I used to sell them. You don't have to wait for capital. if you know that you have a hand in business, your hands are good in business, you can do business, walk up to somebody, you know people you can walk up to and say, can I sell for you? See? And there is one thing that makes them trust you, is integrity. I will not, it cannot be overemphasized. Integrity is important. When they give you that shoe or those shoes to sell, when they give you those Italian suits to market and you sell them, return the money ASAP. Do not, I repeat, spend it. It will spoil things for you.
True, because they won't trust you.
They won't. So like I'll just to bottom line, it's you don't have to wait for capital. Start by asking somebody. Start by marketing other people's products for them and put your little profit in it. Ndatse brought in some hairs. I could help you sell them. Ndatse help you sell your hairs. Do you understand? You don't have to wait for somebody to give you cash.
All the capital in the world, exactly. See?
So many of us young ladies are waiting for capital.
True.
By selling for someone. Please.
True.
Serve somebody and they will serve you.
True. See? That's what I've been saying, sis. I'm happy they're not hearing it from me. Alright. Where do you aim to take your business in the next 5, 10, 15 years?
First of all, I aim that wherever I'm going in the next 5, 10 years should be where God wants me to be. Because I'm a #intentionally woman. I want God to do everything for me, and He has been doing it for me.
Intentionally woman.
I'm a #intentionally woman.
I love that.
You know what? I've always loved to style people. That's why you see me bring a dress for you, and I want to stay to fit it for you. That's the innate part of me. It's innate. You understand? So I want to be a fashion stylist. A
personal stylist.
It's personal stylist. Do you understand? And I know God is taking me there.
Like a world-class personal stylist traveling all around the world.
Yes, you know, that's somebody you can't do without. You can't travel without her.
I love that. No one I lived in Dubai is actually doing that. I was a personal stylist. Okay, so I have this quote. Laurie Greiner said, "Entrepreneurship is the way we take control of our lives in a tough economy." Do you feel you have to wait till the economy is tough before you, like, if you have that spirit, or if you're trying to develop that spirit, push yourself to be an entrepreneur? Or do you feel it's something you just take charge of and say, I want to drive something, I want to push something, I want to hustle?
Okay, you know what? Basically, we sometimes wait for challenges to become so stiff and tough before we decide on when to move.
True.
I'm sure that's what he was trying to say, that the harsh economy actually tries to bring out the entrepreneurial in us. I would also want to advise that you shouldn't wait for that tough economy to start before you make a move, because by the time the tough economy comes and you're making your move, maybe some people had gone ahead.
I've gone way ahead of you.
So just move it. Be very proactive.
Okay.
Look at what is trending around you and how you can make money. With it. You know, there's somebody on Instagram who actually, her own targets are the business people.
Wow.
Her own targets are the people in business, teaching people in business how to do business. It's not even that you should come and buy.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Wow.
So, challenges brings out the strength in you.
True.
But please do not wait for that time. Just make a move.
And start something. So you should be your own greatest motivation. Not regardless whether it's a blissful economy or not, just push yourself.
Just push it.
Okay. Alright. Then I have another quote, and it's by Jim Rohn. He says, "One customer well taken care of could be more valuable than $10,000 worth of advertising."
I love the quote. Remember what I told you about one customer is like a chain of
it reminds me of what you said in the beginning.
Because one customer that you take care of. Do you know I did a makeup job when I was in Lagos? I used to be a makeup artist, but for now I have a lot on my plate that I have left the makeup aspect
for now.
You know, I did a makeup job for somebody, a very quick short story.
Okay.
I did a makeup job for somebody and I didn't go the time they expected me to go. I was still with them trying to do a little bit of runs and arrangements.
Okay, just to make sure that you're still alright. Okay.
And then I got married. I'm in Abuja. I called the woman up just to say hi. She said, "Chinelo, where are you now?" I said, "I'm in Abuja now." So really, she gave me a lot of contacts.
Wow.
And those contacts gave me contacts, and which up till now We are now family.
And
Do you understand?
wow.
Do you understand? So actually, one customer can actually generate millions of customers.
True.
Focus on one customer
And just focus
we
on.
have a relationship, not necessarily getting personal, but
I
have
know.
a humble relationship with the customer.
True, because you're serving them like so. Just do it excellently.
Exactly.
And put that put your personal touch. Just.
I know. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so then I was going to talk about something because sometimes people find it very difficult to shop online or like on social media. You see some products on social media. I had that problem. I sell on social media as well. I sell hairs on social media, but I try to make sure that whatever quality you see on my page is what I'm delivering to you, and you do the same as well because I've tested you. But now I met this particular person, or I was talking to this particular person on Instagram. She had a jeans jacket that she was selling, so she put it online and it looked really good and was very stylish too. So I sent her a DM. I was like, oh, I'm in love with this jacket, I would like to get it from you. And then she says no problem. So I go to pick it, and then the quality I'm seeing, I'm like, this is ridiculous. It looks horrible. I couldn't believe it. So I was just weak. Like, this is why people are always afraid of online, like when they see social media products and stuff. I know this is a problem, or can be a problem. It can be a threat to honest businesses like me and you. So do you have anything you can sort of say, just a word of advice to all the sellers out there on how to maintain, you've spoken on integrity before, on how to maintain integrity when it comes to quality products, quality services. Let what you display be what you're delivering to your customers.
Exactly. It's a shame actually for what people are going through in the hands of some lack of integrity, some people who have lacked integrity.
True.
All I can say is that, dear fellow entrepreneurs, please remember that it's not all about the money, it's all about tomorrow.
Exactly.
Tomorrow is very important.
Exactly.
But if you do about the money now, you will lose the 10 billion naira that is supposed to come your way tomorrow.
Exactly.
So you know what? Be smart. Be very smart. Do not spoil your business
and your name
because of an extra 5k and you're delivering something you're under delivering, you're overcharging
and under delivering. Exactly.
No, don't spoil your business. You're too much. You're smarter than that. Be wise.
Look ahead.
Deliver, over deliver, undercharge and over deliver.
Exactly.
You will have plenty billions.
Exactly.
Remember that song?
30 billion for the account, yo.
Oh my god.
True. Okay. So, do you have any closing words to any young aspiring? I mean, you're a mother, you're a career woman, you're an entrepreneur, you're mixing all these things successfully. Do you have any closing words to people out there who could learn from you?
Be truthful, stay focused, and stay honest.
I love that.
Sells. It sells like wildfire.
I love that.
Stay focused.
Stay truthful. Stay honest. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much, Chinelo, for coming over to my channel. If you like this video, guys, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel by clicking the red button down below so you can always get a notification anytime and every time I post. Until my next video, guys, I'm NdatseNdomo on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, YouTube. Love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. And I'll also link Chinelo's page and her social media handles in my description so you guys can go check her out as well. Love you guys. Bye.